Hello, children. It is class 10th, chapter number 7, Geography, Lifelines of Economy. As we know that the economy of any country based on the pace of the development every time there what is development in the what's their development in the goods and services as well their movement over space mean to say that how much we are making import and export of the goods and services with other countries of the world that all depends upon the means of transport and communication. When we talk about means of transport and communication, we have to study about the means of transport and communication, and further these are can be categorized into three categories: land, water and air. And if we talk about with the help of these means of transport, the whole globe has been changed into a large village, and some people call it into a narrow village also, because whenever we have to talk, suppose here within the France, Japan, Italy, Germany, or America, at the same time we can talk. Same time mean to say exactly within that time limit we can talk to with our neighborhoods also. So that's why it is called small village or a large village. The whole world, not only our own village or our own city. And when we talk about these means of transport, first land, second water, and third one is air. When we talk about this discuss land transport, first one is roadways, second railways, and third one is pipelines. And when we talk about this water, that is categorized into inland waterways and overseas. And we talk about air transport, that is national and international as well as domestic airports. In this way, first I would like to tell you about the land transport. In this land transport, first we'll talk about the roadways. Roadways, what are the uses of roadways over railways? We know that these roadways, the construction cost of the road is much lower than of railway line, and it is very economical, and the roads can be traversed comparatively more dissected and undulating topography. अगर हम इसे सिंपल भाषा में बोलेंगे तो जो रोड्स हैं वो किसी भी तरह की टोपोग्राफी पे स्मॉल स्मॉल डिस्टेंसेस पे क्रिएट की जा सकती है। अगर टोपोग्राफी थोड़ी डिस्टर्बिंग भी हो, मीन टू से दिस वन सैंडी एरिया हो जहाँ सम हिली एरियाज होंगे, अदरवाइज सम डाइल्यूटिंग टोपोग्राफी, एंड रोड्स कैन नेगोशिएट हायर gradients of slopes and as such can traverse the mountains such as the Himalayas. I mentioned it in the hilly areas, and there we can say dissected, mean to say their towns can be nearby, even within 1 kilometer 3 times road can take turn. And road transport is economically in transport of a few persons and relatively smaller amount of goods and services over the short distances. Like these are in a zigzag way also roads can be constructed, and wherever these roads cannot be constructed uh, like that, railways cannot be constructed. That's why it is question always in this way appear in the board exam: advantage of roadways over railway lines. Mean to say here it is comparative study also, roads and railways, when we talk about roads and railways. Then our next question is that we have to classify the roads based upon its capacity. Based upon its capacity, And next one is classification of the roads based upon its basis of material used. To classification of the roads on the basis of type of material used can be classified into two ways: metallic roads and unmetallic roads. Metal roads are the roads may be made of cement, concrete, even bitumen of coal. It is a type of coal. Like earlier, we have studied in 4 to 5 types of the coals, and it is the second type of coal that is after melting put on the small pebbles and this one stones to create the compression on the road density. तो unmetalled road जो होती हैं that are made of mud, gravel and generally found in the rural areas और जिसे हम गलियां सड़कें बोल देते हैं somewhere, but nowadays these are also getting changed into metalled roads. Okay? In this way, now we'll discuss about the roads um, based upon their capacity. And based upon their capacity, first type of roads are golden quadrilateral super highways. Like I have try to show it with this blue color marker. Here we have to take that these roads from Mumbai, Calcutta, Delhi, and at north Delhi है, और in south we have it one Chennai, East Kolkata, and West Mumbai. Mean to say these super highways launched by the government to link Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, and by 6-lane super highways. Major projects of these super highways is to reduce the time and distance between the mega cities of India, and these highways projects are implemented and taken care by NHAI, mean to say National Highway Authority of India, right? And in other words, it is known as Golden Quadrilateral. I'll try to show it on map also when we'll do a map work. It connects all the metro cities of India in the rhombus shape. Then our next is that state highways. State highways are the roads that are that linking the state capitals with different district headquarters are known as state highways, and these highways maintained by State Public Works Department SPWD as well as in the union territories. Then our third type of classification of road based upon it's based upon capacity, that is the district roads. Then district roads connect the district headquarters with other places of district. These roads are maintained by जिला परिषद, जिला प्रमुख जिसे हम पॉलिटिकल साइंस में भी पढ़ते हैं, that is the responsibility to maintain, take care of these roads. Then there is other roads. Other roads, they link the rural areas and villages with in between the towns and classify under this category. And like you have seen many times in the green boards with white, that is written Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana. Other roads come in that category. And after that, there are border roads. Border road organizations construct and maintain the roads in bordering areas of the country. And this organization was established in 1960 for the development of the roads strategic importance in the northern and northeastern border areas, especially because to make the development over there, to increase the import and export and services of the goods. In this way, these are the 5 to 6 type of the roads. Number one, we have done, that is golden quadrilateral based upon capacity. Number one. Number two, we have state highways, and number 3 we have done district roads and other roads. Number 4 5th पे हमने किया था border roads, and then we have done this classification of the roads. And now I would like to tell you about the road density. And that is also very important for MCQ type questions. You have to see that the length of road per square kilometer of area is known as road density. The density of all roads varies only 10.4 kilometer in Jammu and Kashmir, and highest it is in Uttar Pradesh, that is 532.27 kilometer in UP. And to say lowest is in the density only in Jammu Kashmir and highest in UP. And because Delhi area is also coming in that category, यूपी के अंडर ही आता है, तो there are many density of road is too much. The national average of Indian density is 125.2 kilometer. And when we talk about the problems of and national average of this and problems of this national highways and roads uh, in our country, that is that half of our roads half of our roads are unmetalled roads, and that limit their use during the rainy season, because these roads become meshy, swampy and somewhat muddy, so that are not suitable for traveling. And near this rainy season, the national highways are inadequate and too long, and roads are highly congested in big cities, like I was about to talk about in Delhi. Once you are there in the traffic in Delhi, you must know the road map, otherwise you would be roaming there according to GPS. Also GPS within to minimum 3 to 10 hours, that will show you go this side, this side, this side, and same area is there. If you are not aware of the area, you may not able to find that. These roads are highly congested. उसमें एक बार आपने यू टर्न नहीं मिल रहा, यू टर्न ले लिया तो दोबारा यू टर्न लेके वहीं नहीं पहुंच पाओगे, and all the areas would be like that. And then most important that is most of the bridges and culverts are also very old and narrow. These जो हमें जिसे पुलियाँ बोलते हैं, these are causes to accident also sometimes. So in this way, till now we have studied about the road density, types of the roads, classification of the roads based on material used, based on capacity and road density and advantage of this हमारे land you है. And tomorrow we will study about the pipeline. Thank you, students.